Good morning and welcome back to the Bluayado channel. It's Friday. It's payday. We're getting paid today for Group D. Yes. But let me give you Defiance that came out later in the day. This came out at 8:38 after I did my video. So Defiance is ticker QQQ that covers the Nasdaq is paying 0.1866 per share, and that is a 39.36% distribution rate. Next up, we have WDTE that covers the S&P 500 is paying 0.1999 per share, and that's 31.53% distribution rate. And then lastly, IWMY that covers the Russell is paying 0.2422 per share, and that is a 52.65% distribution rate. And these are weekly, and these are Defiance index coverage, zero DTE income ETFs. So that's that one. That was missed on Wednesday. And then we have the one for today, which is the weekly individual indexes, not indexes, weekly individual stocks, which is still looking really good again. So this is not as good as last week, but still pretty good. So the first one is NVW. Underlying security is Nvidia. It's paying 0.376814 per share, which is a pretty good payment for a weekly payment here. TSW is Tesla coverage. It's paying 0.431831, also really good. AAPW underlying security is Apple, 0.184757 per share. That's down, but I don't own that many of those. I thought Apple doesn't move that much in the market, so it doesn't have that much of a swing. COIW underlying security is Coinbase, and that's paying 0.366003 per share. And then lastly, we have PLTW underlying security is Planeteer, and it's paying a whopping 0.673552 per share. This is an excellent payment for a weekly payment. Let me just put that out there. This is excellent. Truly, truly excellent payment. You know what? Let's see what these things cost right now. I didn't buy some of these in a while. I got these when they were really low. I wonder if they start moving up now. Let's go to Yahoo Finance. PLTW. $41. Okay. It's still under the 50 that it started out with, but it's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Probably because people knew it was going to have the distribution numbers today. So it's up $3 from yesterday. And pre-market is up another 63 cents. So yeah, I got these in the 30s. Very happy about it. So I probably won't buy any more of this right now. I have 100 right now. So there you go. Anyway, that's the end of that. Let's get to the numbers, which is what we're all looking at now. Let's get to the numbers. This is the second week of money for May. The first week ended on 5/2, which we had distributions on 4/30, and that was a whopping $1,062.98. And now we have this week, which is Yield Max Group D. Yield Max Group D. Highlight of the highlight of the stock is Misty. Oh wait, I got it. I bought 10 more shares, so I did buy stuff on Wednesday. I didn't update this. Look at this. 70. I bought 10 more. Hello. And I bought 10 more of MSCY, so 70. And there you go. So yeah, money went up. Nice. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I bought 10 more on Wednesday because I saw it at 24 something, which was still under my cost basis. I think my cost basis now is like 26, 27, or something like that. It was under my cost basis though. So even though it was kind of high, I did buy some more. So I bought 10 more. So Misty, 1,070 shares at $2.37 per share is $2,535.90. So this is pretty awesome. Just coming from one stock alone, getting over $2,500 is pretty good. This is for the second week of May here. AMZ, I got 110 shares at 80 cents, so that's $88. Aptly, I got 85 shares at 65 cents, so that's $55.25. AIYY, 100 shares at 32 cents, so that's $32. XYZ, formerly Square, is 80 shares at 41 cents, so that's 32.80. SMCY, that's 70 shares at $1.41, so that's $98.70. YMAX, that's 150 shares at 17 cents, so that's 25.50. LFGY, 30 shares at 75 cents is 22.50. GPTY, 10 shares at 27 cents, $2.74. SDTY, 15 shares at 27 cents is 405. QDCE, 10 shares at 28 cents is $2.84. OT, 100 shares at 12 cents is $12. Then we have the Target 12s here. These are guaranteed 12%. So Biggie, 10 shares at 46 cents is $4.61. Soxy, 10 shares at 43 cents is $4.38. Then we got JP Morgan. JP Morgan has been holding up under the pressure of this lowering market. It's staying. You lost a little bit of your NAV, but you didn't lose that much. It's still holding out. Good old JP Morgan. 45 shares at 59 cents. This is a really good payment for JP Morgan. So that's 26.91. Then we got Goldman. Goldman was supposed to be my stronghold for no NAV erosion, but even they could not hold up. I lost NAV on this. Not as much as Yieldmax, but I did lose NAV on Goldman. So GPIQ, 10 shares at 38 cents is 388. GPIX, 10 shares at 32 cents, $3.23. And then we have Curve. TSLP is Tesla coverage. I got 30 shares at 55 cents, so that's 16.50. Defiance, which the numbers I just got today. IWMY, I got 60 shares at 24 cents, so that's 14.53. QQQY is 60 shares at 18 cents, so that's 11.20. Roundhill weeklies, I gave you this numbers last Friday. Let's see how much this paid for a week. Nice. So yeah, just the Roundhill weeklies alone, I made $165.30. Not too shabby. But yeah, see, the numbers were really high last week. They're a little bit lower this week, as I just showed you, but still really good. Because at the end of the month, all of these per week is just going to be a really good number. So, TSW, 50 shares at 53 cents. That's 26.55. These actually paid yesterday. I got these in my account already because these pay on Thursday. MVW, 50 shares at 42 cents is 21.41. PLTW, 100 shares at 60 cents. Oh, so this week is higher. So last week was 60 and this week is 67. Nice. So $60.87. COIW, 100 shares at 51 cents, and that's 51.67. And then AAPW only have 15 of those, 32 cents. Oh, so this week is way less than last week. It's 32, and this week is only 18. So I got 15 of them anyway. $4.80. And then lastly, Roundhill indexes and Bitcoin coverage here. QDTE 50 shares at 30 cents, and that's 15.38. RDT E 50 shares at 23 cents, that's 11.90, and YBTC 50 shares at 25 cents, and that's 12.98. So altogether, woohoo! For this week, which is the second week of May, we got $3,203.08, which is an awesome weekly pay. This is actually more that I made when I was making six figures, because this is take home money here. So taking out taxes, when you got all that stuff that come out of your paycheck, health insurance, putting money in your 401k, if you take out money for transportation, if you take out money for your health care spending plan, all the taxes, federal, state, this, and that. We're talking about net pay here. So net pay, $2,562.46 is pretty close to what I took home when I was making six figures before I stopped working. And I was, so this weekly here, right here, is putting you back to where you were when you were working. That's all I'm putting out there. I'm just, doing comparisons here. So I am taking out taxes. I am putting it away in a high yield savings account. So I will, even though I'm going to get all this, I will take this out and put it in a separate account, and I'll just be working with this 2,562.46 here. So 640,562 is going into a high yield savings account for taxes. And then I'm left with, I'm going to take out 2250 this week because I plan on sending more to my mortgage payment this month. So I'm amping up my money. So 2250, I'm gonna send a check in, and then I'm gonna leave 312 spot 46 in my account for reinvestment. I did buy two things. I did buy 10 more shares of this. This cost me like almost 250, and I bought 10 more of SMCY, and that was like 170 something. So I basically spent this money already. I spent this plus some. So yeah. So that's what I did this week. Only bought two new securities, which was Misty 10 shares and SMCY 10 shares. And this is a really good week. Next week is Yield Max Group A. I'll see if I see anything that looks good. Maybe I'll buy some more. Tesla is pretty down. Maybe I'll buy some more Tesla. I don't really have that many high positions for the week coming up. So my Group A payment is normally not that great. I'll be happy to clear $400 to tell you the truth. I don't hold that much. This alone, which I have these numbers today, this is how much is this? I'm going to get this on Thursday. This is $147.16. So yeah, just the weeklies alone is already giving me $147. I don't know what I'm going to get from the rest of this. And then we got Curve coming in. So 147.16. We'll see what happens if I buy some more of something, if anything looks good for Wednesday. We'll figure it out. Anyway, this has been Payday. This is Bluayado channel. Thank you for watching. See you next week. I'm having a great day today. This is a great payment. I'm really excited about it. $3,203.08. What did I make so far this year? It's only 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in, I made $4,266.05. I'm gonna send 3,000 to my checking account. Reinvested 412 spot 84, and tax is heavy duty. 853 spot 21 so far for taxes. Last month, what did we do last month? See, look at this already. So the whole month last month, which was not so great, I only made 4,782 spot 04 for the whole month. And already this month, in 2 weeks only, 4,266.05. So again, the power of Misty. Last month Misty didn't do so hot. That's Group C. What did Misty do last month? Last month Misty was only $1.33. So 14 1400 versus 2500 is a big difference. Let's put that out there. So yeah, and then what was it? Only 1800. So it's like really a big difference this month compared to last month. I only sent 1250 last time. This time I'm sending 22. It's a whole thousand more I'm able to send to my checking account. So that's comparisons right there. What about March? Let's look. March I made 5 grand. What was Group D? Group D, yeah, it was only one something too. So yeah, so 2 months we had only $1 something for Misty, which hurts a lot for me. I only had 1050 back then. And yeah, not so great. So Misty at over $2 is what I need. To tell you the truth, is Misty over $2 is what's good. February, what do we have? We had $6,000. What was Misty in February? February Misty was 202. So that wasn't, but I had a lot less shares too. Only had 930 shares back then. Misty was 202, so I made 1880. What about January? January for Misty, Group D. Oh, yeah, I only had 910 back then. And Misty was 227. So this was nice. 2074. That's a decent payment. And then back in December, what do we do? Back in December, look at this payment for the month. December totals with 8,525. Oh my God, I was nowhere near that number before. Group D is what I'm looking for here. Group B, Group B, Group B. What do we have? Misty. Misty was $3.08. Oh my God. But I only had 880 shares back then. Too bad for me. I wish I had my 1,070 back here. So yeah, with 880 shares at 308, I made 2,700, which is this. Look at this number. It's better. It's better than what I have now because 308 is awesome. 880 shares, 2,712. So there you go. Only been tracking this since December. So again, I was doing it for a whole year before I decided to do a channel because you had to make sure it works before you did it. So back in last year, um, 2024, the numbers were really high. Like I had months where I was making 10,000 a month, and it was just excellent. This market is taking a severe beating with the tariffs and stuff like that. So, and just a lot of other stuff going on. So it's hard for a dividend investor. That's all I gotta say. But it's looking up now. This month is looking better. We're only 2 weeks in, and we're already at 4,000. So hopefully, we still got Group A. We still got Group B. So where did it start with? It started with. Let's see what it's gonna be. How much weeks we got again? Let me go to Yield Max. Yield Max. I don't remember what we got here. Distribution schedule. How many weeks we got? So we got this one: 5/2, 5/9, 5/16, 5/23, and 5/30. So we got 5 weeks this month to get paid. So yeah, it's gonna end up with Group C at the end. It started with C. It's gonna end with C. So let's see what happens. I wish it was a D and a D. Two D's would have been awesome in a whole month. But the next month is gonna start with Group D, which is also good. So um, yeah, that's what it's gonna be. We got 5 weeks to get paid, and we're only 2 weeks in. We still got three to go. So Group C is Group C. Is where we're going. Next week is Group A. Distributions are on 5/14. Payday is 5/16. So Group A next. And that's the end of the show. See you next time.